Hi, folks. Hope you're doing well today. Nietzsche was one of the West's most outspoken Persophiles, and even went as far as saying that the Greeks should have lost to the Achaemenids, and that the Achaemenids should have dominated Europe. I was a huge fan of his when I was a teenager, but now I realize that he's overrated. Here are several reasons why. His ideas didn't even become popular while he was still alive. He himself didn't become popular in his own lifetime or self realize his own maximum potential. The biggest contradiction of his pseudo philosophy, you would think. All that suffering and conflict he endured on purpose was to no avail, completely futile. So much for what doesn't kill you, what makes you stronger. There's a reason why people of his own lifetime thought he was a kook, and why his book sales figures were unremarkable, and why he died in a nut house he lived in towards the end of his life, and why the only women he could seduce were whores who ultimately gave him the STD that gave him the dementia that ultimately took his life. The only people who get anything out of him in this day and age are immature men, for the most part. He wasn't even a genuine convert to Zoroastrianism or an Ashavan in any way. He was an edgy atheist who had too much time on his hands, and also a mama's boy with women's issues. He merely appropriated Zarathustra as his mouthpiece and as a revised fictional character to push a self centered, narcissistic, Luciferian lifestyle and worldview, and make his readers go down the path of the devas, the demons. He also gave people the misconception that Zarathustra's teachings preach a sort of gray area as far as ethics is concerned, which is completely untrue. Moreover, he's not even a philosopher. Pretty much the only reason he's still influential is for his polemics against Christianity and the societal norms of his day. The sliver of philosophy that's in his writings doesn't fit within a Dharmic or Mazdian framework. On that note, to address quack Professor Peterson, a Nietzschean Christian is an oxymoron. Anyone who thinks that we can create our own values based on self empowerment and self transcendence and our own selfish desires for the sake of our growth, personal development, and our own adoration and self glorification, and that we should suffer and be in conflict as much as possible in order to not remain stagnant, weak, and underachieving, isn't someone who's steeped in Nasdiyasna at all. It's not something that an Ashavan would think at all. That person has no enlightenment or wisdom or red pill for us to swallow at all. And this is where I end my dissertation. Thank you for watching.